It's Tuesday afternoon on the 8th of September, and I've come into Great Yarmouth to have a walk around Breydon Water and see what's new in Yarmouth carriage sidings, and I thought I'd bring you along with me. And we'll also have a look at some of the railway infrastructure here. So let's get walking. That's a bird hide here that people use to have a look at the wildlife. Many different types of birds use this piece of water. Now, this is Breydon Water. It's a large expanse of water in the Broads, the largest actually, and it's renowned for its wildlife. I think those white birds are egrets. I'm not much of a twitcher myself, more a griser. The railway line is over in the distance, which we'll be going to in a minute. Yarmouth Vauxhall station is just through that bridge. That's the 1317 departure from Yarmouth to Norwich. One of the new class 755s, although they have been up and down this line now for about a year, more than a year, because I think I filmed one of the test ones back, I think it was April last year. This line is a shadow of its former self. At one point years ago, probably on a summer Saturday, you'd have 30 excursion trains coming into Yarmouth, and the carriage sidings that we're going to have a look at would have been full of these charter trains and excursions. And you can see how the railway line curves round the edge of Breydon Water, and the footpath is parallel with the railway. And here we have Yarmouth carriage sidings. Until recently they were covered in weeds and grass, but they've been cleared, and Eastern Rail Services have took them over and used them to store coaches. There's 5 ex-Greater Anglia Mark IIIs. There's an ex-Nightstar or proposed Nightstar generator coach, which was an ex Mark III sleeper, and there, which is a new arrival, I think that's a Mark II, I'm not sure, Mark II, 1, 2, 3, I'm not sure, but that's a new arrival. Most of that coach and the old sleeper coach arrived by road transport, as did 08762 there, which also arrived by road. This railway line has recently been re-signalled. It was semaphore signals, and Yarmouth station box is still standing at the moment. I don't know how long. I don't know whether somebody might claim it and put it on a preserved line. You can just see the signal box through the bridge, and Yarmouth Vauxhall platforms are just a little bit further on. Now I believe this coach is going to be converted to be able to supply electric train supplies to enable it to be marshalled probably at the end of a charter train, so that it can supply all the auxiliary power. But I think that's the plan. I'll put more details in the description. Yeah, 96374. I often pass this way on the road, but I've never yet seen that 08 doing anything. Looks like the electric train heat jumper cable is connected down there. I don't know if they've been testing it out using the old Mark IIIs. These are the new signals with the obviously new LED lights now, which are far more efficient, less power usage, and also can be seen much further away. And I also believe they can angle the lenses or the lights down so the driver can see the light even when he's quite close to them. Relay boxes there. As I say, this line is not very busy now, 1 train an hour except in the peak. But now we're getting to autumn, we will see the visit of the railhead treatment trains once a day. What haulage at the moment I'm not sure. They've been 57s, 66s, 37s. We'll wait and see. As you can see, if I pan round, these are quite extensive carriage sidings here. You can easily take 15, 16 coach trains. Probably more actually. These Mark III coaches, in my opinion, are one of the best coaches ever produced. And provided you get a window seat, they're fantastic coaches, especially on an HST. I'm afraid the new stock now is nowhere near as nice, but I guess I would say that. Two types of rail here. Nearest the camera we have the old bullhead rail with metal keys in the chairs, and the other side you have flat bottom rail with well, what I call pandroll killets. They're probably made by somebody else, but that's what I've always known them as. Concrete sleepers and wooden sleepers this side. There's a rail joint with the fish plates, the 4 bolts, and the 2 bits of wire there either side. That's to continue the track circuit across the joint. AWS ramps there. automatic warning system. Concrete milepost. That's miles from Norwich, not from London. That's 17 and 3 marks there is 17 and 3/4. Each mark represents 1/4 of a mile. Quite an array of bogies over there. Some of them look new. They're certainly refurbished. The signal's just been pulled off, and there's a number 3 in the theatre box above, showing the next train will be going into platform 3. There's a ground shunting signal, 2 red lights horizontally placed when it's on, and shows 2 white lights at 45 degrees when it's cleared. And there's an indicator box above to indicate where the route is set for. Well, that's the end of this short trip. Sorry about the wind noise, but it's very exposed here. I'll leave you with a shot of what used to run on this line. Cheers!